Hey everybody, it's Jackie Boland here from reusablemenstrualcups.com, and I'm going to do an unboxing video of the XO Flo Menstrual Cup today. So the XO Flo cup is kind of a newer cup on the market. It came out maybe only 1 or 2 years ago, and it's made by GladRags, which is maybe a name you've heard of before. They were the makers of kind of the original modern day menstrual cup, the Keeper, which was made of latex. It came out, I think, like in the late 80s or the early 90s sometime. And the good news about latex cups is that they can last for like 10 years or 15 years or something like that. But they're also super stiff and some people are allergic to them. So GladRags also makes a line of organic cloth pads. So anyway, we were happy to see that GladRags came out with kind of a new offering onto the market, and it's an updated cup, and so far initial reviews on it seem great. So we're going to take a look at it and see what we think, and we'll also try it out and do a review video in a little bit. Okay, so here's what's in the box. Let's see. So we have a cute sticker, and then we have a little card about introducing the XO Flo. So you can see that. So some information they give. It's made in the USA with smooth, flexible medical grade silicone. They have a suggested retail price of $35 USD. Up to 12 hours of protection. It holds more than tampons and other menstrual cups, and it has an ultra soft beaded stem. And it also says they have a patent pending support rings which help the XO Flo open up after you insert it. They've also given us a little brochure with some information about their reusable menstrual products, so their cloth pads, and then a bit of information about how to use the XO Flo and also the different options that they have. All right, and finally the XO Flo. So I kind of love the packaging of this. I think it looks classy and quite nice. When compared to the Keeper cup, this is just overall an updated, nicer version of that. So you can just see it's made with medical grade silicone, designed and manufactured in the US. And yeah, let's take a look. Okay, so in the box, it's a little bit more detailed user guide. So they call it the starter guide. So they tell you how to insert it, how to remove it, cleaning and storage, toxic shock syndrome, and all the important things. So we love that all this stuff is just included, and it seems quite simple, easy to use. It's in a small brochure that you can just keep in your drawer. And it comes with a cloth carrying bag, which you should use to store your menstrual cup. So never put your cup in an airtight container because that just breeds bacteria, but something with airflow like this is the perfect thing. So let's take a look at the cup itself. So it feels nice and soft and flexible. It has kind of a cute design on the edge that you can see. And the interesting thing is the beaded stem. So I wouldn't say no menstrual cups have this, but very few of them do. So I think this would help make removal of this cup quite a bit easier, actually, because I'm sure you've had that experience when you're grasping at those like very thin or slippery stems and you're just pulling and you can't get it out, and it's frustrating and annoying. So I think it's a great idea. And actually Spoon Cup, I think, has kind of a similar thing now that I think about it. So anyway, the cup itself, as you notice, it's big. So I just have some stats here about the size. So the diameter is 45 millimeters. Which is kind of equivalent to like a large Diva cup or something like that, or just the large versions of the most popular cups are around like 45, 46 millimeters, something like that. The length is 86 millimeters, which if you compare that to like say the Diva cup at 70 millimeters, it's a long, long cup. So it's not great if you have a low cervix or if you have even a medium length cervix. I have a feeling this might be too long. You can trim the stem a little bit, just cut it off, which would make it a shorter cup. But even like the cup itself is very long. It's like longer than most of the other cups. So if you have a medium or low cervix, then this probably is not the one for you. But if you do have a high cervix or a long vaginal canal, it could be a great menstrual cup for you, because maybe you've had the experience when you try to get the Diva cup out of there and it's like you can't even find the stem, and you try to grab the base and it just doesn't work. So this, you should be able to grab the stem super easily, or even you could just grab the base once it's in there. So, and then the most unusual thing, or like maybe the best thing for you, is the capacity, which is 38 milliliters. So you can compare this to like the Diva cup, which is 30 milliliters, or like the small Lena cup, which is 25 milliliters. So 38 is like a high capacity cup. So if you have a heavy period, you're gonna love this thing. Hopefully you'll be able to sleep through the night. If you pair it with like a heavy overnight pad, it's actually possible. So jumbo tampons have a capacity of 10 milliliters. So that's just like about 4 times more than that. So if you have to change a jumbo tampon, say like every 2 hours on your heaviest flow day, you might actually be able to make it like 7 or 8 hours. So that is definitely one reason to consider this cup. So overall, the XO Flo, made in the USA from top quality medical grade silicone. It's a big cup with a big capacity, and it's also very long. The company also just told me though that they're coming out with a XO Flo Mini. So stay up to date with that. And if you are looking for something like this, just a smaller version, it should be coming out soon. All right, so have a look over at reusablemenstrualcups.com for the full review of the XO Flo. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit like and then also subscribe to stay up to date with all my menstrual cup and cloth pad reviews. All right, have a good day.